Hey, what's up, guys? Alpha Records coming with you guys on another update from the Eminem and Nick Cannon situation. Now, we've all heard the tracks by now, I'm guessing, and if you haven't, make sure you listen to them. They're on my channel. So basically, we all know they're beefing. One thing that stood out for me from those beefs is Nick Cannon with his homeboys, right? One of the things that I didn't like about that, apart from them not having to do anything with the situation, is that we all know it's clout. They're all there for clout. When we talk about rap battles, we might know some of them, but when we talk about rap music, we don't know any of them. You know, I've never heard anybody in my life say, hey, have you heard that new Conceited track? You know what I mean? So, they're all there for clout. And in the short term, it might work, you know. In the short term, maybe people will say, hey, isn't that guy that was on that Nick Cannon diss track? Maybe he just released this track. Let's try to give it a listen. Maybe he's just better off without Nick Cannon, you know. But in the long run, it's not going to work out for him that well, you know. Because why? They're not musicians. So people are going to look at it like, yeah, it's kind of corny now, you know. This guy started out his music career literally by making an Eminem diss track, and I don't mean starting out from the beginning, but when people actually took notice into them for doing music and not rap battles or for being on Wild and Out, right? So I didn't like that about it. With this new update, we have Joyner Lucas actually tweeting out at Nick Cannon. I'm going to read to you guys the tweet, and I'm going to let you guys know what I think about it and why I just mentioned what I did about Nick Cannon's people. Alright? So he says, hey, Nick Cannon, you better stop rap jumping my nigga Marshall before me, 50, Royce, Crook Die, Lloyd Banks, J. Cole, Kendrick, Logic, Tech 9, Big Sean, and King Lowe's get busy on your ass. Pause. Keep playing. So, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. I don't really have to explain that any further. But here's what I didn't like about it, right? Well, I didn't like a lot of things about this tweet, actually. And I'm all for the beef, you know. It's going to give us great music, so I'm all for it. But, okay, first, what I had mentioned, clout chasing, you know. Joyner has nothing to do with this beef, and I know, like, people are gonna say he's just showing his loyalty to Eminem. He's just showing that Eminem also has people just like Nick Cannon does, and I understand. But if it was wrong by Nick Cannon's side, you think it's gonna be right for Eminem's side? Now, I don't think Eminem's actually gonna have him on the track. I highly doubt it. I don't even know if he's gonna respond at all. But yeah, this was, to me, you know, it was just some kind of weak shit, you know. It's like, it's kind of cringy, actually, just looking at Joyner trying to get into the beef and everything. Because Joyner, he's like Hobson in a way where he has hardcore fans, but he doesn't have that mainstream success where everyone knows at least one song of his, you know. A lot of people might know that I'm Not Racist track and everything, but not everybody. With Eminem, you could say it to an person that's 60, you could say it to a person that's 12. They're gonna say, yeah, I've heard My Name Is, yeah, I've heard Lose Yourself, I've heard that Rihanna song. And everybody knows at least one Eminem track, whether you hate him or love him, or, you know, you don't care about him. But Joyner Lucas, Hobson, these, you know, people that started out on YouTube, they have a hardcore fan base. They always have the same exposure. They're not gonna get less fans or anything, but these people don't have that success that someone the caliber of Eminem has. And why am I mentioning this? So, by Joyner doing this kind of tweet and everything, I'm guessing, from his understanding, he's saying, you know, we're protecting Marshall and whatever. But to me, it's actually cringy. It's kind of like clout chasing also, you know, saying like, hey, I'm here, all the Eminem fans, look at me. It kind of worked out when I did that track with Eminem, that Lucky You track, but it might work out again. Hey, look at me, I'm over here, you know. I don't know how to feel about this, right? And him name dropping all these people, 50 Cent, Royce, Crooked Eye, Lloyd Banks, all these people, you know. I feel like it's like he's making them committed to something they're not even committed to. How do you know these people wanted to be on Eminem's side? I mean, they might as well be, or they probably are, but how do you know these people wanted to make it public? 50 Cent, I'm sure he makes it public. Why? Because 50 Cent loves trolling people. But hey, 50 Cent don't rap anymore, bruh. Like he's not that kind of guy anymore. He does promotional tracks for his shows, like Get the Strap with 6ix9ine and all that. But I don't think he'll get in the booth to actually make a diss track towards Nick Cannon. You know what I mean? But like, all these other guys are probably sitting at home watching TV, watching Netflix, watching a new series, and they get all these messages on their phone, and they're like, damn, like, what does this nigga Joyner Lucas do? I don't want beef right now. And I'm not saying they can't destroy Nick Cannon. Any one of those guys he name dropped can destroy Nick Cannon lyrically, and probably the whole crew. Any of them. But it's like, they're probably at home like, damn, why'd you do this, Joyner? Like, can you delete that tweet, please? I don't know. To me, it's just uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable situation. It's kind of cringeworthy to me. Let me know what you guys think. Like I mentioned, I understand why he did it, but the whole situation, like, trying to get into a problem that's not yours, I'm just not for it. So comment, let me know what you guys think. Remember to subscribe, hit that notification button. I'm bringing you guys live updates, like literally every day. Check my information, check my videos, and look at what I've been updating you guys on. Alright, once again, Alpha Records, I'm out. Have a great day, and we'll keep in touch.